Area that I'm going to be building my shop. Obviously, I've got some tools that are kind of around the potential shop here. As you see, the scroll saw, got those clamps over there. Over to the right here, you can see the compound miter saw on the stand. But what I'm going to be doing is basically just completely reconfiguring my space and pretty much building a shop. Over there in that corner by the electrical panel you see, we're going to be doing an L-shaped type modular table with space for the table saw that I have that's actually over at my father-in-law's house now, and then also my compound miter saw that I'm going to put more on a thin table up against that wall over there by the sprinkler system panel. And hopefully we'll get everything squeezed in. I've got a router over here. You can kind of see it down here at the bottom right there of your screen, that has got to go on a new router table, and we're going to do that, probably a wall mount configuration considering the limited space. But right now what I'm going to do is take a look at the new toy that I got. That is a belt sander with a 6-inch disc. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining me. Obviously we've got the box here. This is my new toy that I've got in, and we're going to open it up and kind of do an unveiling, an unboxing. Here it is, the Win 4x36-inch sander. It's also got the 6-inch sanding disc on it as well. A heavy sucker. Had to pull it around from the front porch, so we're going to take a look at it and see how it looks. Go ahead and unbox it here. Made a little impromptu table out of some sawhorses and a project my wife is actually working on. So we're going to take a look at this sander. We've been doing a lot of projects throughout the house. Here's the manual. Obviously you got some styrofoam here on top, but we've been doing some projects around the house. Out of some birch wood, some woodworking where my wife has made some different types of door hangers and such. And so this should help in the sanding process instead of having to do a lot of the manual hand sanding. Be able to do a lot of sanding. Hear me knocking the, looks like that is the table. You got your miter gauge right here. So we've got it unpackaged here. Going to take a little bit of the contents and move around. Obviously we got the styrofoam we're going to put back over here. So we'll go through what's in the box. So obviously you've got the sander base with the extension cord here. It's all wrapped up. I'm going to go ahead and get that undone and place it back in the box. Get this sander out so you can kind of take a look at it. Even though it's not too bulky, it's pretty heavy. Obviously you've got the manual here, you've got your miter gauge, you got a table, and then obviously an additional table. This will fit right here on the 6-inch disc sander. Got some hardware here that comes with it. Allen wrench, some screws that'll attach that table. And this piece right here is a little ledge, obviously, to put on this edge. So if you're tilting the belt up, you can lean the wood against that to perform your sanding on. So we'll take a look at getting this thing put together, and we'll see how it works. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the performance of it, and just go ahead and take a quick look, make sure the table's square. Looks like we've got everything aligned and level. We've got the ledge installed up here. I adjusted the tracking. We'll go ahead and turn it on. As you can see, it's not moving any back and forth. It's pretty much on track now to way to the left. The belt was, so we had to track it back here to the near side of the sander towards the disc. But seems to be a pretty robust, even though it's a small unit, pretty heavy, not too terribly loud, but pretty well built. It did come with some oil here on the table, obviously to keep it from corroding, but we wiped that off and made sure that everything's good to go. Make sure if you do get this model, this is the Win 4x36 belt and 6-inch disc sander. And if you do get this model, obviously a lot of them are very similar, but this leg had it mounted a little bit too close to the belt to begin with. It had to slide it up just slightly to keep the belt from rubbing against the metal. And but pretty nice little unit. Can't wait to start getting to work with this thing, to do some projects, and really get into some major woodworking here in the coming year. So again, this is the Win 4x36 belt and 6-inch disc sander. Got it off Amazon actually with some Christmas gift cards. It was around $88 and a very good little product. Can't wait to get to try it out, get to do some work with it. But as you can see, I mentioned earlier, this is just a close-up. You got the 6-inch disc there on the bottom with the table attached to it and the miter gauge. You've also got the belt up top with the ledge for doing sanding on, and it's just it's going to be one of the most important tools just in finishing work for the work that I do this year. And just to give you kind of a quick look, this corner over here, as I mentioned earlier, is going to be where primarily most of my tools are going to be located. You can see the scroll saw there on the left part of the screen. We're going to move some stuff around here and get everything a little bit better organized. And there you see the compound miter saw. Obviously that's more for home improvement type stuff, management work, but we will also use it in some of the projects. Got a table saw that I've not been able to use too much at my father-in-law's house, and he's got a detached garage he's been using in his shop. But the plans as far as building projects go with woodworking, we're going to be building a router table, obviously a table saw table over there in the right corner, and then a table coming off from my miter saw. At some point I'm going to have to build a stand for my drill press that's on the floor right now, and then also I plan on getting a bandsaw here getting closer to February, March time frame, which I will probably be building a stand for, and just organizing things a little bit better here and trying to get ready for those. Will be all projects just geared towards getting organized. Some other projects that we'll probably start out with, I want to do some built-ins in the bathroom to hold some shelving and whatnot. We're going to recess them in the walls and on either side of the vanities. We have dual vanities, and you'll see those in the coming episodes. But again, this is just going to be a wonderful time to start doing some increased woodworking over what I've already done over the past 5 or 6 years, and just learn more skills and be able to share the projects and the tools that I use and the techniques that I use as well.